If you've got a block that you can use, have that nearby. I'm sure I'll use that a little bit throughout the class. But we'll start lying down on our backs. So, and just hugging your knees in. You can wrap your arms over the tops of the shins. And then just take that little moment. They can also go behind your thighs, if that feels better for you. Just let your eyes close, let your face relax. I think it's quite nice to forget about Christmas for a moment and just work on having some time for yourself to recharge, to prepare for the day ahead, just building up your strength and taking this time to let go of things that maybe have been worrying you this year or this week or just yesterday. Using this 45 minutes to let go of any of that so you can just enjoy the rest of the day or the rest of the next few days. And with your eyes closed, your face relaxed, just hugging those knees in and rocking from side to side, giving the body some kindness, a little bit of loving. And then we'll squeeze the knees together, take the arms into a T shape, so they're either side of you, palms face down. Just lift the hips up and move them over towards the left side, and then let both knees fall to the right side. Have a little look at your left hand, and try and press your left shoulder blade down into the mat. Now start to take some nice long, slow breaths in and out through your nose. Okay, so we move the hips over towards that left side so we get a little bit deeper into the twist. If it feels too much, just bring the hips back to the center. But now as you look at the left hand, just start to slide the left arm over your head. So you're feeling the hand on the floor as you swing it in a semicircle over your head. And roll up onto the right shoulder as you bring your left hand on top of your right hand. And then sweep it overhead and all the way back to the left side. So creating a semicircle with the left arm up and over your head. And then bringing the left palm on top of the right palm as you roll onto the right shoulder. And then sweeping the left arm up and over your head again. And try that 2 more times in your own time, just exploring the journey. Exploring the journey through the spine, exploring the journey through the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Seeing if things start to warm up and change as you go. Last one. Good. Once you come back to that T shape, bring the knees back into the chest. And you're going to need to lift the hips back into the center of the mat. And then we'll lift the hips up and move them over towards the right. And then let both knees fall to the left. So now this side might feel pretty stiff now. So you can look at your right hand and try and press your right shoulder blade into the mat as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, try and relax into the mat. Now, biggest semicircle with your right arm up and over your head. Bringing the right hand on top of the left hand as you roll onto the left shoulder. And then sweep the arm up and over the head. Back over to the right side. Okay. And again, just try this a few times in your own time. Exploring where you're at in your body today. Noticing how it changes as you go. Suddenly starts to feel a bit like the other side now. You're breathing slow and steady. Last one. All right, bring the knees back into the center and your hips back into the center. Take your arms, or keep them in a T shape, and extend your left leg out straight. Flex your foot, so you're pushing through the back of the left heel, and then start to circle your right knee. And as you circle the right knee, try not to lift the left leg or the back of the left hip up. Take the circle the other way. Might be a little bit crunchy. See what you can do with that. All right, now squeeze the right thigh into your chest and bring your foot towards your face, your knee out to the side. So we've played with this a few times over the last few weeks. Now bring the knee into the center and the foot out to the side. And again, bring the foot into the face and try and rotate the leg outwards. And then the foot out to the side, try and rotate the foot outwards, knee inwards. Last time, try and draw the foot outwards. That's it. And then, your foot towards your face, your knee out to the side. And then take your left hand to your right foot. You might need to lift your head and chest up to do that. And then see if you can lower the foot towards your face, your knee out to the side. And you can have your right hand pushing your right knee away as you try and squeeze that right foot towards you. How does that feel in the hip? Be mindful of the ankle. Now try and take your right arm on the outer right leg and draw the leg closer towards your chest. Yeah? See where you can get to with this. So place your right foot on your inner left thigh and then let the foot rest on the floor, the knee open, tree pose, just arms up and over your head. Yeah, so it's a nice, easy, no trouble balancing Christmas tree pose. Breathing in and breathing in. Just before we move from here, as an option, if knees feel okay, slot your right foot on top of your left thigh, and you can use your left hand to catch hold of the top of the right foot. And as you press your right knee down, try and think sole of the foot up towards the sky. If it's too much on the knees, remember, you'll keep your foot to the inner left thigh. Yeah, so remember that little sequence. We're going to do that on one leg soon, just balancing. So bring the right knee back in and extend the right leg out, flex the foot, and then bring your left knee into your chest. You can have your arms in that T shape. And start to circle the leg, really root down through the back of the right leg, toes pointing upwards. Yeah. See if there's little crunches, try and find smoothness. Circle it the other way. Oops. Yeah. And then bring the left thigh into your chest, squeeze the belly button back. Bring your left foot towards your face, try and rotate the right knee, the left knee outwards. Then bring the foot outwards, the knee inwards. And again, foot towards your face, use the strength of your legs. And then take the foot outwards, the knee into the center. 2 more times, just drawing that foot towards the face, try and rotate the leg outwards. And then foot out to the side, try and rotate the knee inwards. Good. Bringing the foot towards the face, try and use the strength of your leg to hold the foot there. And then you can lift your head, chest up, catch hold of your left foot with your right hand. And then maybe you can just draw the leg closer towards the head. Left hand pushes into the left knee. And you get that rotation there in the left leg. Breathing in. And breathing out. As an option, you can lift your head, chest up, and take your left arm on the outer left leg now, and try and draw the leg closer towards your chest. And just see what's possible. See where you can release, where you can relax. And we'll place the left foot on the inner right thigh, and you can rest the foot on the floor. Your arms up and over your head. How's that feel in your hip? Enjoy the no problem balancing tree pose. Inhale. And exhale. One stage further, you pick your left foot up, place it on top of your right thigh. That's enough right there. Or you can use your right hand to draw the foot closer towards the crease of your hip, and then try and press the left knee down. But I want you to remember, if there's any pain in knees, then you can just release this and have the foot to the inner thigh. Awesome, guys. Bringing the knee back in, bringing your right leg back in, hug the thighs in, and then start to roll so that you're going to come up to seated. And you can take your legs all the way out in front, legs straight, going for our forward fold. So we've done the hips, we've done the back, now into the hamstrings. So push through your fingertips, lift up nice and tall, and then exhale, just fold forward. So the knees might be bent if you want to. Okay, so this time of the day, it's got a little bit dark. I hope you can see me okay. But breathe in, draw the head, chest forwards, and then breathe out and just explore those hamstrings. They might need a bit more work yet. One more breath, inhale, draw the head, chest forward, and then exhale and fold. Roll your way up. Okay, so now lean onto your right leg and try and lift the whole left leg, left hip up off the floor. And then reach the left leg forwards and place it down. Okay, so you're going to lean onto the left side, try and lift the whole right leg, right hip off the floor, and then push the right leg forwards and then place it down. Try it a few times. Roll onto the right, lift the whole left leg, left hip up, push the left leg forwards, lower it down, and then lean onto the left side, lift the whole right leg up, right hip up, push the whole leg forwards and lower it down. Go back the way you came, lean onto the left, lift the whole right leg up, push the right hip back, lower the leg down, lean onto the right, lift the whole left leg, left hip, push it back, lower it down. A few more times. See if you can make it a smooth journey. We're thinking Jane Fonda, but with more awareness. That's it. Last few. It's not easy, especially if you do it properly. Good, and then just bring the heels in line. Inhale, lift your arms up. And then exhale and fold forwards and hinge. One more breath, lift your head, chest up. And exhale, fold. Good. You can roll your way up. We're coming into our child's pose. You could cross the legs or take the feet behind you. Sit your hips into your heels. Relax the tummy, chest, head over the legs. Big breath in. And a long breath in. Okay, so we've moved into the back. We've moved into the hips. We've played with our tree pose. We've worked into the hamstrings. Now a little bit into the core. All right, so coming up onto all fours. Let the belly sink. Lift the head, chest up. Just some cat-cows to get going. And then exhale, round into the back. Okay, 2 or 3 more of these just in your own time. You know how they move. You know how to do it. You know that you can explore the movement, go different directions, whatever you need to do. Good. So you felt the extremes of cat and cow. Now find where is in between that. So where the belly isn't sunk and where you're not rounding in the back. Yeah. And take your right leg back, press the toes into the floor. We get a little stretch through the calf. So you push your right toes and lift the left knee up. You can wiggle side to side, it's quite nice. Lower the left knee. Now don't let the belly sink. Lift your right leg up in line with your right hip. You can keep your left hand down if you want, or creep the left fingers forwards and lift the left arm up. So you exhale, bring your knee and elbow to meet, and then take the arm and leg to the side. Knee and elbow to meet, arm forwards, leg back. Knee and elbow to meet, arm and leg to the sides. Bring them to the center, arm forwards, leg back. Last one, knee, elbow to meet. Keep the arm and leg bent as they go to the side. Bring it back to the center, and then reach arm forwards, leg back. Good, lower the left hand down. And as you exhale, bring your knee into your nose. Hold it there, pulse it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slot your right foot next to your right thumb. Good. Walk your left leg back, and then move the left foot over towards the right side. Right hand comes inside right foot, and then twist left fingers to the sky. Breathe in and push down through your right heel, and breathe out as you twist. Slide your left arm just around your right rib cage in front of you, and then try and draw your right rib cage forwards more, and then take the left arm up to the sky and then up and over your head. Looking down, stand onto the left leg, stand onto your right foot, keep low in the hips, left hand onto your left shin, right arm up and over your head, breathing in and breathing out, feel that space. Good, windmill your right hand down, big circle, left arm up and over. Then you're going to return your left foot. Come back onto your left knee, and then right toes to the sky. We've got this nice hamstring stretch here. We've already been here, so it shouldn't feel too bad. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, and forward. Good. Step onto your right foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, back foot to the front. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale and forward. Roll your way up to standing. Bring your hands heart center and close your eyes. Start to rock into your toes and then rock into your heels. So now starting to think about our balance. Try to keep your eyes closed the whole time as you rock forwards into the toes and into the heels. And then take the weight over to the right side and over to the left side. But if you take a step by falling out of it, then well done, that means you're exploring it and you're exploring your boundaries. Open your eyes, find something solid to focus on, put weight into your right foot, and then start to bring your left knee up to your chest. Bring your left foot towards your face and your knee out towards the side without using your hands. And then try and slot the left foot to your inner right thigh without using your hands. You might be just below the knee. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bringing the left knee back in. Place the foot onto the floor. Release the hands and then inhale, lift your arms up. Thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then exhale, forward, forwards. Halfway lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, you're going to jump back or step back. Find your plank. Vinyasa, elbows brush the rib cage as you hover. Come through cobra, up dog. Nice guys, meet me in downward facing dog. Breath in through your nose. And breath out through the nose. Lower your knees to the floor. One cat-cow to shake all that up. So let your belly sink and lift the head, chest up. And then exhale, round into the back, chin to your chest. So come back to neutral, that neutral place, not sunk, not rounding. And then take the left leg back, press the toes into the floor. That calf then can get a stretch. You push through your left foot as you lift your right knee up. You can swing from side to side, whatever feels good. And then lower the right knee to the floor and lift your left leg. Now if you take it too high, your belly starts to sink. So keep it in line with the hip and keep drawing your belly button back. Come onto your right fingertips or keep them down. Then you can reach your right hand forwards. So you exhale, bring your knee into your nose, your knee and elbow to meet. And take the arm and leg out to the side. Bring it back to the center, arm forwards, leg back. Knee and elbow to meet. Arm, leg out to the side. Bring it back to the center. Reach arm forwards, leg back. Last one, knee, elbow in. Arm, leg out to the side. Bring it back to the center. And then reach arm forwards, leg back. Good. Lower your right hand down. As you exhale, bring the left knee in. Start to pulse it in for 5, 4, firing up the hip flexor and the core. 2, 1, left foot, next to left thumb, however you can get it there. Tuck your back toes and start to walk your right leg back. Yeah, and then move your right foot towards the left side. Yes, left hand inside left leg, and then twist right fingers up to the sky. How's that feel so far? Really push down through your left heel. Tuck your tail, but wrap the rib cage open. Your right hand can go around your left rib cage, and then use your hand to try and bring the rib cage towards the right side. And then spin right arm up to the sky. And then over your head towards the front of the mat. Breathing in. And breathing out. Looking down, come up to standing on your back leg. Keep pushing down through that left foot. You can lower your right hand onto your right shin and left arm up and over your head. Think squeezing down through this left sit bone. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Lower the left hand down, right next to your left foot. Right arm comes down as well. Return your right foot. And then come back onto your right leg, left toes to the sky. Happy hamstrings again. Inhale. And exhale. Stay with it, guys. Well done. So you're going to stand onto your left foot. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Bring the back foot to the front. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Roll your way up, so you're pushing down through your feet to come up to standing. Bring your palms heart center and close your eyes. And then start to rock into your toes, rock into your heels. Create circles. Maybe be a bit braver this time. Yeah, so if you take a step, doesn't matter. That's good, you're just exploring. Exploring your boundaries. All right, nice and confident now. Open your eyes. I'm going to stand onto the left foot. Use all that strength you created in your hip flexor to bring the knee up, that right knee up. Rotate the right foot towards the center and the knee out to the side. Feel that strength you created in the hip. And then tree pose, right foot to the inner left thigh or just below your knee. Breathing in. Find that balance. Maybe you close your eyes for a moment. Maybe not. And then well done, guys. Release. Bring the knee in, placing the foot down. Inhale, lift your arms up. Thighs forwards, hips forwards. Exhale and fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, jump back, step back, find plank. Vinyasa, elbows brush rib cage. Come through, cobra, up dog, and then meet me in downward facing dog. Once you're in your down dog, take that big breath in and a long breath out. Okay, so I don't want you to think too much. You all know the flow, so let's just flow. Right leg up, bend the knee and open up the hip. Right foot inside right thumb. Come up into high lunge. Lift the arms up. Ground the back heel, find 45, be precise. Front foot flips, reach it forwards and take it back. Breathe into the right side. Good. Big circle, right hand comes down, touch the floor. Big circle, left arm comes up and over. Walk your right foot over to the right. Now stand onto your right leg. Bring your left knee into your chest, hands, heart center. Can you bring the sole of the foot to your inner right thigh, knee open, chest lifts. Reach the arms up. You can take your gaze up to your arms and then twist as you open the arms to the left. Yeah, over that bent leg. Nice balancing, guys. Well done. Bring the arms all the way back, body back to the center. Hands, heart center. Left knee comes into the center. And then we extend the left leg all the way to the back of the mat, bending your right leg. How long can you keep your left foot off the floor for? Hands and foot touch the floor at the same time, and then front foot to the back. Your vinyasa. Elbows brush the rib cage. Come through cobra up dog. And then meet me in downward facing dog. Big breath in. And a long breath out. Left leg sweeps up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Bring the left foot inside your hands. Come through up into your high lunge. Yes, good. Drop the back heel. Find your warrior two shape. Adjust your front foot. Flip the front palm. Reach it forwards and take it back. Breathe into this left side. Big circle. Left hand comes down. Big circle. Right hand comes down. Now heel to the left foot over to the left side. Stand with confidence on your left leg. Bring your right knee up to your chest. Squeeze it up. And then bring the sole of the foot, inner thigh. You can use your hand if you need to. You can bring your foot right below your knee if you need to. Take your arms up. You might want to gaze at your hands, hold it there. And as you exhale, open your arms as you twist towards the right. Yeah, so towards your right leg, breathing in. As you breathe out, bring your arms back up. Hands, heart center. Right knee in towards the center. And then start to extend your right leg all the way to the back of the mat. Now try and keep the foot off the floor for as long as you can. Hands touch the floor, foot touches the floor. And then vinyasa. Front foot to the back. Elbows brush the rib cage as you lower down. Good, nice arrow. Come up, cobra up dog, and then meet me in downward facing dog. Lovely. Breath in through your nose. And breath out through your nose. Bend your knees and look forwards. Find your inner reindeer and jump your feet outside your hands. Come into your malasana. Palms together, elbows into your knees, lift your chest up. Nice. Hands to the floor, take your hips up and your feet back into plank. Good. Now bend your knees, push your hips up and back into down dog. Last time, your inner reindeer. Bend the knees, look forwards, float the feet outside the hands. Sit your hips low into malasana. Press your palms together, lift your head up. Yes. Can you reach your arms forwards? Now you can stay here, this is good here. Or start to walk the walk all the way to the back of the mat. Feeling good in those hips? Yeah, you can always stay in malasana, that's a good choice. And again, walk the feet forwards. Walk the walk all the way forwards. Whoop. And again, take it back. All the way back. And kids do this so easily, it's really not fair. And then last one. All the way back to the top of the mat. That's it. It just makes a forward fold feel so good. So hands to the floor and then lift the hips up. Oh, that feels nice. Heel to the feet to the center. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Lovely, guys. Roll your way up. Come up to standing. Press your palms together, lift the arms up. Thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then exhale, fold. Releasing the hands, inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, and you're coming into plank pose. Now you're going to stay there for a moment. Have your feet as wide as the mat, and let both heels fall to the right. Take your right arm up to the sky. Now if this is too much for you, lower your left knee down. But tree pose, bring your right foot to your inner left thigh if you can. Lift the hips up, up, push through the edge of your left foot. And then lower your right hand down, keep your left foot there, your right foot there, as you come back into plank, and lower yourself all the way down onto the mat with your right foot to your inner left thigh. Yeah, hope you can see that. So you're on tree pose, but on your belly. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Just see how that feels there through your right hip. And then lower yourself down, extend your left arm out in line with your left shoulder. Yes, bring your right knee to meet your left knee, your toes pointing upwards. Yeah, I hope you can see that. Now imagine you're poking your head with your foot. So you're lifting your knee up and trying to push the foot towards your head. Okay, now take a look at your left hand, and that right foot is going to go to the left hand. So push your right hand as you peel your right leg back. Try and catch hold of your left hand with your right foot. Gazing to the right side, you can relax your head. Try and open up the knee. See where you can get to with this. And then release the belly back down onto the mat. Good, well done. All right, hands underneath your shoulders. Wiggle out, what means wiggling. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees off the floor, tuck your tail under, push your hands, come up into a plank. Don't leave your belly behind. Nice, take your feet as wide as the mat. Let the heels fall to the right, and then let your left arm go up to the sky. Now drop your right knee here if you need to. Yeah? Otherwise, you can bring your left foot to your inner right thigh. Really push into the edge of the right foot to lift the hips up. Try and keep your left leg there or join us on the floor. Left hand comes down, left foot pushing into right thigh, and then lower down. Let your knee rest on the floor out to the side. Let your belly, your chest, your head come down. Draw your shoulders down the back and then lift the head, chest up. Yes, that's it. Got a nice stretch in that left hip. And then lower back down. Now, you can take your right arm out to the side. Now, you're going to take your left knee to meet your right knee. Your toes, your heel squeezing into your bum there. And then you're trying to kick your head with your foot. So you're lifting that leg up. Keep the heel squeezing into the bum. Good, and then use a bit of momentum. So have a little look at your right hand and then take the left foot over towards the right hand. And then you can gaze to the left side once you're there. You might be feeling like that left foot is kind of in space somewhere, but it is there somewhere. It will be somewhere near there. Breathing in and breathing out. Excellent. When you're ready, release and lower your belly back down onto the mat. I'm sorry it's so dark, guys. I hope we're getting away with it. So you've got your hands underneath your shoulders. Elbows are off the floor. Inhale, draw the shoulders down the back. Lift your head and chest up. You're pushing into your pubic bone and you're pushing your feet down. Lift your hands up. Hold it there. Notice which muscles are working. Breathing in and breathing out. All right, now take your hands down by your side, palms down, relax your head down, forehead or chin on the floor. Breathing in. As you breathe out, keep the legs straight, a little space in between the legs, and lift those legs up. Try and keep them straight. Notice which muscles are working now. Hold it there, breathing in. And breathing out. Lower the feet down, take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift the head, lift the arms, lift the legs, lift the chest. Hold it there. Bring your heels into your bum. Don't catch hold of your feet. Keep squeezing the heels into the bum, the feet towards the face. One more breath. As an option, catch hold of the feet and then push the feet into the hands, lift the chest up more. Otherwise, you just keep squeezing your heels into your bum. And then release. Ka-ching. Forehead on your hands, you can swear or whatever you need to do here. Give the shoulders a little shake. Child's pose is going to feel so good. So hands come underneath your shoulders. Push your hips back into child's pose. Relax the tummy, the chest, the head over the legs. Okay, so just take a few moments letting all of that settle. One more breath. Good, and then very carefully just start to roll your way up to seated on your heels. It's all these things that we've been working on all year. Put your hands on the floor just behind your knees, yeah? So just behind your knees. Inhale, draw your chest forwards and lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, push through the hands, round into your back, chin to chest, feet push down and knees lift up. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, see what you can do. You can come in and out of it. 6, 5, 4, try and stay there though, rounding into your back. 3, 2, 1, and now try and flip those feet forwards and come to seated. Whew. Or however you can get onto your bum. Yes, well done. Hands by your hips, inhale, lift up tall. And then exhale, fold forwards. How's those hamstrings doing now? Good. Roll your way back up to seated. And you're going to bend your knees now. If you've got a block, catch hold of that block. If not, not to worry. Make sure you're in the center of your mat. You're going to bring your block onto the front of your thighs there. And if you haven't got the block, just bring your forearms onto your thighs. Okay, so forearms are going to go onto the block or on your thighs. And you're going to lean back a little bit and lift your feet off the floor. Now feel that whole push into the block. The forearms pushing into the block, the legs pushing into the block. You feel the core already strong there. Now you're going to start to round into your back, roll back and try and come back up without losing contact with the block. Yes? I'm going to try it 5 more times. You've got to use momentum a little bit. Try not to get stuck at the bottom. But feel the legs push into the block. Arms push into the block. 4 more. Do it with me. Don't leave me on my own. Trying to do this is so hard. 2 more. Last one. I really have to concentrate to do this one. Good, nice. Now you can rest for a moment. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees open, lift yourself up tall, and then just fall forwards. There's a lot of work going on, and the hip flexors there in the hips and the core. So just take this little moment to stretch all of that out. And we're not quite done with the core. So start to come back up. See if you can do this whole section, all right? So bring your knees together, squeeze the block. This is for your Bloody Mary or your Baileys or whatever you're going to be indulging in today. Lean back and hop your feet up, squeeze the block, reach your arms forwards. You're going to come into a low boat. Keep squeezing your block and then come straight back up. 1, 2, don't go so low you can't come back up. 3, 4, keep it going. 5, we're in it together. We have been all year. 6, 7, we're going big. 8, 9, last one. 10, good. Take the block in between your feet. Don't think about it. Go for it. 1, keep squeezing the block. 2, that's it. We got this. 3, remember, don't go so low you can't come back up. 4, 5, only 5 more here. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. 10, catch hold of the block. Reach your arms up and over your head. Come into low boat. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a moment, breathe into your bellies. Feel the hip flexors, feel the core. You did it, well done. However much you did of it, you did it. You can bend your knees, have your feet flat, and we'll use our block again if you've got one. If not, don't worry. Push through the feet, lift the hips up, and slot the block underneath your sacrum on its high edge. Well, it's a medium edge. And if you haven't got the block, just interlace your hands underneath you, draw your shoulders back. Breathing in to your belly, into the front of the hips, into the legs. And breathing out, relax. Now, some of you guys will be happy to extend your legs straight and just let the toes turn outwards here. It can be a little bit intense on the back, so in which case just turn the block onto its lower edge. If you feel all right here though, you can take your arms up and over your head and just let all the work you've done settle. We'll stay there for one more breath. If you've got the legs straight, re-bend them, and then we'll take the block away and start to lower the spine down, vertebra by vertebra. And then take your feet as wide as the mat. Just let the knees press together and let the palms rest on your belly. So eyes closed, face relaxed. Just let the breath slow down. Use the breath to help you relax your muscles now. Relax everything that you've worked. And then just tuning into the belly rising and falling in the air. Just floating in through the nostrils, traveling down the back of the throat, puffing up the collarbone and the chest. And with the breath out, the reverse of that. You're welcome to bring your soles of the feet together, knees open, maybe arms up and over your head. And if that's a nice place for you to take Shavasana, then you could stay there, or maybe extend your feet to the corners of the mats, whatever suits you for your last few moments. Just letting the breath settle. Bringing yourself into a balanced place, so body and mind are happy. You've had this time. In this Shavasana shape, just catching up with yourself. Maybe you've got more time and you could maybe slip into a meditation or continue with the practice. Maybe that's it, you're done, you've had your allotted time. In which case you can move with me and start to breathe a little bit deeper. Start to move fingers and move toes. Maybe extending your legs out if they're still crossed. Lovely full body stretch into this brand new body of yours, with all its challenges, with all its ease. Roll to the right side into a fetal shape. And then make your way up to seated to face the front. Just sit in any shape that feels good. Once you're there, hands to the heart center, thumbs into your chest bone. Thank you so much for joining me this Christmas Eve. I hope you have a beautiful next few days. Namaste, take your time. Again, thank you so much for the whole year of practicing with us online. It's been such a lovely alternative to seeing you in real life. But yeah, have a lovely day, guys.